Hi, this is Dale O'Shields, pastor of Church at the Redeemer. Thanks so much for joining me today for our devotional time. I want to talk to you today about this ongoing theme of change in your life. We've been talking about it a little bit this week, and I want to continue that idea about change, the value of change, and how we can resist change. So many times when changes come our way, good things that we need to make changes in, we have this tendency to resist, to put up these barriers to change. It's a natural thing, but it's not a good thing because it's foolish to resist good change in your life. There's a story in the Bible of the Apostle Peter when he was faced with the opportunity for a change, for Jesus to do something in him, that he actually resisted in the moment and then came around to letting Jesus do what he wanted to do in Peter's life. Let me read you the story. It's found in John chapter 13. I'm going to read verses 6 through 9, and here's this situation where Peter found himself resisting Jesus. He, that's Jesus, came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I'm doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me." "Then, Lord," Simon Peter replied, "not just my feet, but my hands and my head as well." This, of course, was the Last Supper. Jesus was in the upper room with his disciples, and he gets up from the table and begins to wash the feet of his disciples, his 12 disciples, and he comes to Peter. He's about to wash Peter's feet, and Peter responds, "Lord, no, you're not going to do this. I'm resisting you. You can't do this in my life." And we don't know all the reasons why Peter was resisting, but there was a moment when he sort of put up a barrier to Jesus and said, "Nope, not going to let you do this." Now, in this moment, Jesus responded back to Peter and said, if you don't let me do this, you're going to miss out a part of what I want to teach you, a part of what I want to train you in, a part of what you need to understand for your own spiritual growth and maturity. And by the way, I'm paraphrasing there, obviously. But there was this moment that Peter needed to realize that his resistance was in the way of what God wanted to do in his life so he could move forward and learn what he needed to learn. And maybe you're in a place in your own life right now where you're resisting God. You're resisting something that God's trying to do in your life. Can I encourage you to make the decision today to lay all resistance aside and say, "Jesus, whatever you want to do in me and for me is good with me." Let go of all resistance and learn to trust in Him.